Hi and welcome to this drum tutorial of Learn to Fly by the Foo Fighters, and this is part of the Andy Guitar live band program where we're learning a bunch of your favourite songs and breaking them down into the different parts so that you can play them at home along with a live band.
And I'm looking to the sky to save me, looking for the sign of life.
Okay, so this is one of the harder songs in this series. You can blame Andy Guitar for that. So it's got a lot of fills. It's Taylor Hawkins rinsing out. So the drum parts are great, but there is a lot to learn. So these are going to be approximations of what he's doing. They're pretty close, but it's kind of my take on it as well. But I think they're pretty close to what's happening on the record. But so let's jump straight in with this. So the first main pattern we've got. So the song comes in on beat 4 on the snare drum. We're doing a flam. I don't know if you've ever done a flam before. I'm not going to spend too much time on flams, but I've got them in my other lessons. It's where you're doing an accent, but one hit just before. Anyway, I'll go into those on my other lessons. So the main riff here, the main riff pattern is on the ride cymbal. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's that full main intro section. So what we're doing there is an 8-bar phrase kind of thing with the crash cymbals. But the main beat is just this. So in the intro riff, the cymbals on 4 and 1 are coming in every 4 bars. So we've got every 4 bars going. And then that same pattern is happening in the chorus as well, but we're just hitting the crash every 2 bars. So now let's have a listen to the intro section and the chorus section and listen to where the crashes are happening, and then have a play along if you can.
Run and tell all of the... And I'm looking to the sky to save me, looking for the sign of life, looking for something to help me burn out bright.
Okay, so now we're going to look at the verse pattern. So this is the basic verse pattern. There is overdubbed some tambourine parts, which I am going to play, but obviously if you don't have a tambourine at home, it doesn't matter. You can actually just use it as a open hi-hat pattern. But let's try this verse pattern. Okay, so let's try that same verse pattern, but a lot slower, because it is quite fast on the track. So here we go. Now, as I was saying, you can try it. If you don't have a tambourine, you could just do it as a hi-hat lift. So you could go. Okay, so now let's have a look at this drum fill that leads into the verses. It's quite an important part. So it's pushing on beat 4 with the crash, and then doing this sort of fill on the tom snare into the verse. So let me play it for you. Okay, so let's try that again, but a little bit more slow. That's the fill. So let's try that a bit slower. Here we go. So now let's have a play along with that whole verse pattern, trying to get that groove locking in with what's happening on the live band track. So here we go.
Run and tell all of the angels this could take all night. I think I need a devil to help me get things right. Hook me up a new revolution, 'cause this one is a lie. We started out laughing and watched the last one die. And
So the next main part in this song is the middle 8 section, which again is very similar to the chorus and the intro, and it's basically a kind of a 6-bar phrase that goes round twice and has this quite a big fill in it, which does happen a few other times in the song. So we're going to try and have a look at this. So let's just try the main groove to begin with. So it's kind of a 6-bar pattern. So we're going. Yeah, so as I say, the main groove is the same as the chorus and the riff. And then after 4 bars, you kind of got this fill between the snare and the toms. So again, flams happening. Blam, blam. Okay, which is nice and easy. Then the tricky pattern is this drum fill. And it's this rhythm that does replicate quite a lot in this song, this kind of feel. He does it quite a lot. And that's another fill in the song. But it's basically the same kind of rhythm, but just placed differently around the drums. So this one is kind of using the hi-hat quite a lot. And as long as you kind of got that approximation of what's happening there, it will kind of fit with the song. So let's focus in on just 1 bar of this groove pattern with this big drum fill. And we're going to try it nice and slowly so that you've got something to practice at home. So let's give that a go now. Here we go. Okay, so there what I'm doing is I'm adding, when I'm hitting the hi-hats, playing a bass drum with it. Okay, so now we're going to try the chorus section, which again has this big fill halfway through it. So let me just play it for you and we'll go from there. So. Okay, so let's focus in on this main drum fill section. Similar to the middle 8, but we're bringing in the rack tom here. So I'm going to play it nice and slowly with the bar groove before, and so you can sort of see what's happening. So here we go. So yeah, that fill is beginning on beat 1, but the first beat is still played on the cymbal. right at the end of the song, we've got the chorus and then these kind of post-chorus sections and a bunch of drum fills. The main big fill that we've been learning crops back up in this section, but it's kind of interspersed with a few other drum fills. So let me just play that section for you. So that's kind of the first section to go. Okay, and then the next fill is the same big fill that was happening in the chorus earlier. So let's have a go at that. Okay, so we're going to go for a full take now, piecing everything together. So if you do have any comments or questions, please do let me know in the comment section and I'll try and help you out. Okay, here we go.
Run and tell all of the angels this could take all night. I think I need a devil to help me get things right. Hook me up a new revolution, 'cause this one is a lie. We started out laughing and watched the last one die. And I'm looking to the sky to save me, looking for the sign of life, looking for something to help me burn out bright. And I'm looking for a complication, looking just some time to time. Made my way back home and I learned to fly high. Think I'm done nursing patience, it can wait one night. I'll give it all away if you give me one last try. And we'll live happily ever trapped if you just save my life. Run and tell the angels that everything's alright. And I'm looking to the sky to save me, looking for a sign of life, looking for something to help me burn out bright. And I'm looking for a complication, looking just some time to time. Made my way back home and I learned to fly high.
So I hope that went okay for you. That is, as I've said a few times now, one of the hardest songs in this series. So we're going to be getting on to some more easier ones. So yeah, please tune in for the next one.
Made my way back home and I learned